Well, anyways, welcome to USL Live for season 21 of USL. We have week 2 match of Dead Weight versus FUP, which I believe stands for Fuck You, Pister. Josh, what do you think of the lineups here so far? We're still waiting for the 8th for Dead Weight.
So I see a lot of interesting stuff here. I mean, let's talk a little bit about who joined this week because it's going to make a pretty big difference here. Fausto and Sabotage joined Dead Weight. What do you think those two guys are going to bring to the Mecha squad overall, Eric?
I believe that Extreme, aka Fausto, brings leadership. It frees Mecha up from having to lead and being able to focus on kills. And I think Sabotage is, when not faded, a top 10, top 5 Marine in the right situation. It just really helps Mecha out.
Okay. And so do you know what the deal was about Bax leaving and then rejoining and Octavian leaving and rejoining? Are they just trolling or what's going on with that?
I think they're just trolling at this point. Octavian has been kicked from FUP at least 3 times now by Bax. I know Apollo doesn't like him, so there might be something there eventually. But yeah, they're just trolling.
I got you. Okay, I understand. What do you think the score's going to be?
This is going to be a close match, I think. Fausto leads at a pretty slow pace, as does Kevin/Split. Both are going to be looking to set up ambushes. I believe that Dead Weight has better battle opening Marines, such as Mecha, Sabo, depending on how he's going to play. I don't know how active he's been this week, and Ernie. The one thing I don't like right now is they're playing Ghost Bomber and Ernie. I would make Ghost Bomber play AT since that's a class he's comfortable with, and I would put Ernie on Marine.
Okay. What do you think about Bax playing Ripper?
I mean, since Sniper's no longer viable, he hasn't done too bad as a Ripper. It's just a matter of, will Fausto push into the situations where he's going to be effective? And I just don't really see it being too good here. This is the best map for it, though, so I could be wrong.
Now, do you think any team's going to play a Nader? We don't have all 8 in yet, but do you think either team runs a Nader?
If anybody's going to do it, it probably would be Bax. Instead of playing Ripper, he might switch midway through. And if anybody from Dead Weight is going to do it, it's going to be Mecha. But I see them looking to see how the first battle plays out and then making that call to switch.
Now, I thought that they were going to actually use King, also known as Tyrael, as their Nader. I know he's been playing it all week. Didn't seem to do too bad in the SBs I watched. So, real interesting here to see that he's not in the starting lineup here. I would probably put him in over Ghost Bomber.
Actually, yeah, that's a very solid point. I would definitely be playing him over Ghost Bomber, especially because, as you said, he did go positive against us and did pretty decent against One Love. I think the issue is reining him in a bit because he does like to kind of troll a little bit and change classes randomly throughout the game. Yep. So I think maybe that's what they're thinking might happen. And being a pretty close match here, I don't see them wanting to deal with that.
Okay. Give me a final score real quick. What do you think it is?
Final score is going to be roughly like 52-48.
Really? I don't think it gets that high. I'm talking like 30, 35. Right. I think... this is so tough. I want to say Mecha takes it. I think they have the better leadership. I think they edge them out in Marines. Medics, a little shaky though. Well, actually, they have Staley and CC. Never mind. I just think they have the advantage overall.
Okay.
We got the first battle here. FUP is in mid. And deadweight.
Deadweight is pig/rocks.
Yeah, just like you were saying earlier, this is probably going to be a pretty slow game. They're both going to set up ambushes. I know they've been doing that a lot. It's going to be interesting to see who has to push and how that goes.
If it comes to having to push, I definitely give that advantage to deadweight.
I mean, I think ER can make something happen. I know Split's aggressive. The Mountain's pretty aggressive. Those guys can make something happen. So we'll see. We got our first battle here at South Rocks. No nader from either side, though. Pretty big shock. Max is playing a ripper, doing the best he can out there, trying to keep those guys inside the rocks.
Fausto catches Raver on this solo flank here. He's going to hold him off.
Choosing to play Ghost Bomber as LMG, too.
Yeah, I think Ghost Bomber would be better served as AT and Ernie going Marine. Fausto just kind of let Raver through, but Raver doesn't capitalize and the other team didn't push in time.
Oh, Raver's going to get the kill on Ghost Bomber here. That's that solo flank down.
Apollo takes down Sabotage.
Well, were we wrong on this prediction? This looks pretty... It looks like it's going to be a clean fight, I think.
Should be a clean fight. I still see Ernie or TG popping off here at some point. Flash might go down. Yep.
Okay, Fausto gets a one. TG goes down here.
Ernie's got both meds. They're pinched. Yep. So 7-for-1 cleanup. I mean, definitely not what I was expecting, but that's on Fausto. He fell way far back, even though he didn't get hit by Raver at all. He hit Raver 3 or 4 times with some Marine bullets and just fell down, allowing Raver to get through that middle choke and flank Ghost Bomber.
Yeah. Now, here's something interesting. This might be a little bit of a hot take, though. If you're Mecca, why are you making Fausto lead when he just came back? Would you do that, Eric? If you were in Mecca's spot, would you make Fausto lead? Because he was a good leader in the past, but I think you need a little bit of ramp up time, at least a week.
I do think you need a week, or at least a solid week before the match of scrimming and leading. And I don't know how active he's been throughout the week. But at the same time, after getting blown out by both us and One Love, you know you need to change something up. And I think that was the major deciding factor in telling Fausto, hey, I need you to lead.
Now, do you think if you sub out Ghost Bomber and put in King, do you think that makes any difference? Because I haven't seen Ghost Bomber on all that much, and I've seen Tyrael on all the time playing with them guys.
Yes and no. It's hard to say just because of that first fight, because again, that's not on Ghost Bomber. Ghost Bomber didn't even realize it was happening, because who would have thought Fausto would fall down that much to allow Raver to solo flank you through behind your South mid team, who didn't even turn to see him. Yeah. So like, it's hard. Well, I'll have to see how this next fight goes with Ghost Bomber actually in the fight and not holding a choke.
Yeah, he's the one that I want to watch in this fight, because I want to see how he plays. Because I'm not too familiar with him. I know he's a new pickup from Mecca. I don't remember what squad he was on last season. I think he was on Dave's squad, I think, right?
He was on IHS last season.
Okay. So he's with Manu and the boys.
Yep. All right, we got right now Fausto setting up at Plus and West Mid. And FUP is just kind of chilling H5 and South Rocks.
I think FUP wants to fight pure South. They say, you can't beat us here right now. We proved 8-1 that we can beat you here.
Apollo might die here.
Oh. He's low. Sabo's going to get it. Sabo's going to die here, though. He's low. Sabo doesn't realize there's a window there.
Oh, he knows. He just can't do anything about it.
Yeah, Sabo goes down.
Let me watch tactical. They're saying lag.
Ruh-roh. If Ernie gets specced in, that's super bad for these guys.
Good push out by Ghost Bomber. CC kind of leaves him and Bad out to dry here.
Yeah. They still took down a medic though. They ended up taking down Flash. So at this point, if you're dead weight, what are you making the call for? You know they're down a med, but
Deadweight's down what, 3 players?
guys
They lost. Yeah.
oh, they have a flank coming in from behind though. We're seeing some Uzo flanks come around, but they're just not being effective right now. They're not done in the right spot, and Arnie's doing the best he can right now, but he just ends up dying.
Listen, man, there's only one person who can effectively imitate Uzo flanks, and that's me.
Whoa! A lot of confidence here coming from Eric right now. A lot of confidence coming in. I'm sure he's gonna have something to say about this when he hears this broadcast.
He might, but that's fine. It's all in good fun.
Let me tell you what's not in good fun. I'll talk a little bit about it.
Here we
in a
go.
minute. Well, let's play this battle out first, and then I got a little bit of a bone to pick real quick. We'll talk about some things that are going on in USL, the happenings and whatnot. But so far, it's just a standard rock fight. I mean, both teams ended up reinforcing, and they're just happy to reset this fight. Deadweight only lost 4 people. They went -1 in that fight, so it's not bad.
Sorry, I was PM and MP to see if he would be okay with reffing our match as DP has gone MIA.
Another hot off the press.
Yep.
I just want to shout out all the USL staff, man. They do amazing job each week so that we can have a cool league. Dave and Pandy and you and DP and MP and everyone else that makes USL happen. You guys do an awesome job for free.
Well, thanks, man. We do what we can.
Yep. Oh, Bosco might die here. He's gonna die. Oh, Raver's gonna die here. Good on Gift to take one down, 2v2. CC pumping it.
CC's lighting Apollo up.
Flash is gonna go down here too. Oh, someone comes to save him.
Split might die for it though. Yep.
Split dies. All right.
This is
Deadweight needs to keep it clean here.
CC's just shooting instead of healing. I mean, he didn't have the energy to heal, but still.
Oh, Mecha. I've heard he switched to mouse.
He did. He
see it.
Yeah, he switched last season and moused in the championship game.
And you can definitely tell now. Them streams looking real tight right now.
Yeah.
Pretty good battle. I think they went what?
Like 6-2?
Something like that. Yeah. Pretty good game. They've clawed their way back into it. 10 minutes left. At this point, FUP says, all right, guys, maybe we can't beat them in the rocks. We're going to take it north. Let's try and set up a little bait play here. We gotta get Bax in this game. He's not cooking right now.
Yeah, Bax is not. I mean, he had a good stream on TG in the South Rocks there, and that's what caused him to go down. So I mean, he's having opportunities. He's just not finishing kills, right?
Yeah. Oh, here we go. We got the little ambush set up here on the north wall. This is a split of special right here.
Yeah, but they're not gonna fall for it. Where is? Yeah, Raver's way north, and as is the rest of FUP.
Yeah, and Deadweight is way south. So I think now's a good time to go ahead and talk a little bit about stuff going on at USL. What do you think about that last match that ended up I think it was 100 and something to 6 or something? Maybe.
Oh man. Well, for starters, the fact that the start match command wasn't working yet again is kind of triggering because we had no issues with this stuff last season. So that's a bit of an annoyance. And then we had that major server lag affecting both squads where medics couldn't heal. And I mean, I joined Team Spec, watched the heals going off on, or not FUP, Hellcats, saw that they were working. I know that dude and NFVI were upset, and rightfully so, because for a little bit they weren't working on both sides. But I mean, before the server lag, it was like 60-0.
Oof.
And I mean, you can appeal it. It's going to go to one of the other staff members, because obviously I'm the ref. MP is playing in it. Dave's playing in it. So it's probably going to have to go to DP, Sov, Vosto to kind of make that ruling. But the server lag really kind of screwed it up a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, that was unfortunate that match went down like that. The big thing that I really wanted to talk about is MP made a comment in the game saying, One Love was being merciful because they were only one medic.
Toxic.
Right? Super toxic.
Absolutely toxic.
There's no need for that in the league. Some guys are out there giving it their best every week. And to show them quote unquote mercy like that, I'd see that as the biggest sign of disrespect. And if I was Hellcats, I'd be gunning for him every time in pub now. A little bit of arrogance, some would say.
Some might say that, yeah. I mean, even if they didn't realize you were running one med, you never say that.
Yeah. That's just makes me sad, And I love MP, but toxic.
Love's a strong word.
Well, I think he's a good guy, so.
He's all right. He did have me banned on site for a while on SOE Infantry, so...
Let's be honest, though, you probably deserved it.
Oh, I did. I stole all the mod aliases, deleted Eagle 1 Fox 2 stats, and put his alias in the trash bin. So I definitely deserved it. But, that being said...
Hell yeah. Eric.
I hope Eagle 1 Fox 2 somehow watches these videos and knows it was me.
Apollo really standing out right now. He's 4-2. Man, we got a battle here in South Mid and East Mid here. Nobody goes down from the law. But pretty good little skirmish there. I think it's just going to be a clean reset. Bax is in the South, though. He's ripping people up right now.
Yeah, I mean... For a second, I thought it was just going to be CC and Ernie that made it out of South Mid. Everybody else was kind of lagging behind a bit, but they managed to all get out and kind of reset this battle. FUP is going to look to try and get the South angle there, but Ernie's already South with TG. They can ball them up around Pig here. It's just Ernie and TG, though. Where's the medic? All right, there goes Mecca and CC.
By the way, I want to say a special shout out, USLZone.com accepts donations, guys. Please. Help a guy
Dax
out.
Catches a stream. He might go down. Oh, he got healed by Fresh.
Oh. Deadweight kind of in a bad spot here. This top team, kind of low.
Yeah, they need to... If I'm deadweight, I'm swinging somebody over to the top side. This bottom side, you're not going to push.
If Apollo comes down here like he's supposed to, he could kill each and every one of these guys. If one person swings up, he has like the perfect angle. Here it comes. Exactly what I was talking about. Boom, Bax is up here. And now this, did they swing?
Ernie swung. So it's... Bot side should have... No, bot side's still fighting 3-on-4 because Apollo swung as well.
This is time for Bax to really get some kills in. He needs to put in some work. Here's a law, though. Oh,
this is exactly why I want Ernie to be Marine right now.
He could finish off those kills.
He can finish off those kills, and his AT bullets just aren't reaching anybody here.
Yeah, he's not really being super effective here. He needs the killing power of the most overpowered class in the game.
There it is. I was waiting for it.
Oh, yeah. We'll talk about that in a second as soon as this battle's over, but...
Sabo goes down. Fausto's about to go down to SV as well. Oh.
Looks like they're just trying to ball up on him now. They're already behind him, though.
TG takes one down. Mecca takes down Kevin. They can kill Bax here. They can kill Apollo, too, if you just keep pushing.
They turned on Raver and Flash.
Yeah, Raver and Flash. I didn't realize they were right there.
Flash takes down their med, though. He takes down CC. He says,
Mecca
I can shoot
turn.
too. Flash says, you're not the only one that can fight, CC. I can shoot too. I think...
Question is, do these 3 actually get out?
They need all 3 of these kills to get out. Oh.
Ghost Bomber taking down SV?
Yeah, somewhere.
All right. It was north of Pig. I didn't see how it happened. I just saw it afterwards, but all right, only down 2.
Uh-oh. So, we're about to have this fight just ramp back up. They said, we're going to re-engage here. We can beat them. We're better. Gift putting in a lot of work right now at 7-2.
Yeah.
Mountain, 5-2.
Yeah, I mean, this is the second week in a row TG's had a pretty strong showing. Aside from Ernie and King on the kill charts, I mean, Josh, aka TG, has been pretty consistent. May not have had the kills last week, but he was there trying to focus the fire and really trying to break open battles for them.
Yeah, I feel like TG doesn't get enough credit. Everyone talks about Ernie, and Ernie's awesome, but TG's there making it happen every week too, and he's the one finishing off kills right now.
Yeah. I mean, SV being on the top doesn't surprise me for FUP, because I did say that was their best Marine aside from Raver.
Yeah. That was a good call on that. He's got his little Destiny sword out. He's ready to rock and roll.
Yeah.
Just another standard stalemate here. They're going to try and come over from the north. And that's kind of how this map plays out if you're not using any specialty classes. You know, it seems like FUP is the only one willing to kind of experiment a little bit here, maybe going Ripper. And is that just so Bax can play? Or do they think it's actually viable?
100% so Bax can play.
Whoa.
However, I do also think Bax could... Oh, where did SV take CC down?
SV coming in, showing up.
Yep. I also think Bax should be able to play LMG, but if they wanted to push. Again, these guys are kind of a passive team, so they don't really need the pushing power, so having Bax play Ripper is fine.
PG goes down. The split. Sabo goes down.
Ernie takes down Splitta.
But they ended up losing the battle pretty decisively.
Yeah.
Pretty much right now, FUP's just kind of clawing away at them. Even, I think SV taking down the medic there was huge. Good ball on his part.
Raver not realizing the major delay after dashing to shoot anything. Doesn't end up law sniping them as they fall out of West Mid.
Fresh off the press, Octavian says ER is disobeying orders. Right now. Could we see Octavian get in this game?
No. Apollo will spec if Octavian gets unspec'd. 100%.
There's a little bit of drama there, I guess.
Yeah.
We don't want to get into it.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting that there's a little bit of inter squad dynamics right there that maybe some of the people didn't know about. We got Fausto and CC here engaged over Pig again.
It's still a close game. It's within one fight, so I mean, there's still an opportunity. Deadweight really needs to win this next fight clean, though.
Yeah.
Because this entire game they've been pushing into FUP, and they need to make it the other way around.
Yeah, they need to make this fight clean. They need to really, FUP's kind of chilling by their base like we thought they would do if they got up. So it's up to Fausto now. Is this a little bit of rust on Fausto's part about trying to break this map? I know it hasn't changed in seasons, but USL can't be a different animal.
Here's the thing. I wanted to say this earlier too. Everybody's kind of adapted their leadership style over the last few seasons to heavy rotations and actually fighting. TG's gonna go down here though.
Oh.
If Fausto and CC can survive here, they can pin chop. Oh, Flash goes down.
Oh, Fausto taking people down right now. He needs to kill SV here.
Okay.
Okay,
There you
okay.
go. Down 4. Clean up these last 2. Ghost Bomber takes down ER. Apollo running into the law. Good law by Ernie.
They finally pushed backs. You know.
Yeah.
That's what they decided to do. They said, you know what? You can't hit us. We got you. Hit me, big dog.
Yep. Stand still and shoot so we can just all focus you.
Yeah. That's the only bad part of Ripper. You know, now with the game being a little close, you know, my prediction looking pretty close here, Eric. You know, we got
off ESO. This guy.
Look, he's gonna come get you with them massive ass biceps, all right?
He's not gonna be able to fit through the door. I can run. His lats are too big.
Pretty fair.
Yeah.
So we have the Mountain at 7-3. Big Gift at 7-4. Pretty even game right here. 25-27. 7 minutes left to go. FUP up by 2. Everyone's kind of taking it a little bit slow. And you know, Fausto's really taking these guys over to East Mid, and he's kind of being aggressive on them, which is something I like to see.
Yeah, I mean, if you're down, you should be aggressive. And that's what I don't understand about some people's leadership style. Like, oh, we're going to make them push into us while we're down. It's like, that might work in scrims, but in an actual match, it doesn't work out that way because they're just going to avoid you at that point. Why would they push into your angles, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly it. Where is the other team at? Where is FUP hiding? Because we know
they
that's
are far left at C3. They're going around, essentially taking the left angle.
I think they're just going to loop all the way around, go into South Rocks.
Yep,
And
I mean,
that's where we're going to have the next fight.
Yeah, Fausto's essentially behind them, but hopefully he kind of realizes what's happening and just cuts directly south, which it looks like they're starting to do a little bit. They do have one guy who is at far...
Oh, they got him. They caught him near their base. If they end up picking up some kills here, this could be real bad.
Mecca's got the far north angle. He might be... Oh, he's with Fausto. Never mind. Staley's out by himself, though.
Staley is dead here. They need to kill Staley here.
They killed Flash, though. Even. Apollo needs to go down here. Help TG out.
Oh, Bax, you got to do something here. You got to kill CC.
Oh, Kevin.
You have to kill CC here.
Kevin kills Fausto and one other. I didn't see the kill feed. Ghost Bomber flanking, though. Kill Raver. Raver goes down. Tactical takes one. Ernie popping off.
Mecha needs to not die here. Uh-oh. Dead weight
is up.
32-29. Dead weight. They just got caught at the enemy base. Bax is complaining. He says, WTF, why am I loading for 10 minutes? Because you shot 75 rounds of Ripper.
75 rounds of Ripper, and then you probably threw a grenade or something. It happens to every single class.
I've been told Kevin didn't hit Mecha once up north.
Oof.
Raffle. Infantry is back, boys. Now, what do you do here from FUP?
They got to push.
Oh, shit. This is not something they're used to.
I know, and especially because Bax is a Ripper, and Raver might die here.
Uh-oh. We got the battle on South Rocks.
Yep. Raver's Bax, still getting clipped up.
Bax, you gotta get out the rocks, my dude. You gotta get some fire on there. This is your spot. You're free firing right now.
CC goes down.
Mecha's about to go down too. Mecha's gonna go down here. Sabo goes down. Mecha goes down. Uh-oh.
Apollo goes down.
This is clean.
Kind of. Apollo still did die. I don't know what happened to CC, but I also don't like what Mecha just did and kind of pushed, whereas he had Kevin and somebody directly on his right.
They kind of just ran it down mid, to be honest.
Yeah. All right.
Uh-oh. Deadweight might have just thrown this game, because now look, they're instantly falling back.
Yep.
They're gonna have to fight them at their base. You know. Bax did end up taking down the med there too. Good job to him. He's the one I'm really watching, because this game boils down to him.
Don't let him hear you say that, dude.
I'm being told this is like the KC Bills game. Who's gonna choke? We don't want to talk about that. That's a sour topic right now. We'll get off of that. All right. Let's talk about K being 9-4, TG being 8-5. You know, it just shows that Marines are still dominant force in the league, and it's time for something to happen. You know, we're not seeing any support classes other than LMG and Ripper. Where are the sappers? Where are the naders? You know,
where's the demolitions, man?
Yeah.
They ain't sappers anymore. They're demolitionists.
Where's my Nova Trooper? My Spec Ops?
Oh.
You know?
Listen, the original iteration of Spec Ops was fun as fuck. The one we got in off season, not so much.
Oof. Hell on that Spec Ops. But I heard Nova Trooper was fun.
I didn't get a chance to play it, but yeah, I'd be calling essentially camp timer on FUP here, but they're moving kind of slowly. So, but I am not reffing this match. That is Pandy's call.
Is Pandy going to be a tyrant here? Or is he going to let FUP get away with it? Is another game going to be decided by the crooked USL refs?
All right, we got to fight. CC might go down here. Yep, CC goes down.
Oh, no. The K goes down. Or no, Sabo goes down.
Both meds for dead weight are dead.
That's game.
Yep, that is game. Apollo might still go down here.
That's game here. Dead weight came in behind him. FUP was just there waiting for him and said, "Come on in, boys. I got a Ripper gunner." Pew.
Oh!
You know, Mecha doing the best he can, but, you know, he's not going to be able to keep it close.
No.
The rat law.
Does
nothing. Didn't do anything, though. You know, you already lost the battle at that point.
I mean, minute left. You know they're going to be pig, or they might just run far north. But where's Foster going? Both meds going down there in the beginning is just unfortunate.
Yeah.
Didn't see how Staley died. I saw CC catch the law. Yeah. That's 2 or 3 battles in a row now that either Staley or CC have gone down first.
Yeah, I mean,
and I noticed the one was definitely positioning on Staley's part, but the rest is just good focus fire from FUP.
Yeah, FUP is started up looking strong here. You know, there's like, we don't care if you picked up Fausto and Sabo. Legends of the past. You know?
That's just it, man. Legends of the past, apparently.
Pack said, "I'm a current legend." Oh, no, we got macros going out. We got another fight here. Flash goes down. Good law by Ernie there.
Yeah.
But it ended up that's going to be game 39-44. Kevin 10-5. Gift 9-6. ER, the Mountain, and Bad all with 8 kills each, and most deaths are sabotage.
MVP and Raver gets the Raver. Yep.
So, what do you think, Eric? Did that match go as you thought it would go?
Obviously, I suggested that Deadweight was going to win, but I knew it was going to be close. Didn't hit that 50 kill mark, but it was close up there. Did it go the way I thought? No. Again, I thought Deadweight was going to pull it out, but good match to both squads, and I guess FUP is looking for that second seed.
Yeah, I mean, good showing on FUP. GG, guys, and thank you for showing up.
Yep.
Have a good night.